14-member advisory team picked by President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition Chief Raila Odinga to advance their Building Bridges initiative has continued to elicit mixed reactions. Tonight, Murimi Mwangi interrogates the intrigues behind the selection of key members and of the team and explains why youthful legislators and a section of opposition leaders have criticized the list.
A month and 20 days since their surprise ceasefire handshake, sworn political rivals turned allies President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition Chief Raila Odinga on Sunday effectively deflected the heat of nationwide expectations following their March 9th cooperation deal to a 14-member advisory team comprising a mix of political confidants, clergymen and at least 3 elders council chairmen. Exciting key Odinga Kenyatta handlers but annoying youthful legislators claiming the youth have been sidelined.
We propose the formation of a parallel youth committee which will champion the healing and reconciliation agenda of the youth of this country.
Nevertheless, the other members of the list they are all competent people in their respective fields. We do not know what the President and Honorable Raila were looking for.
Among Odinga's prominent nominees to the team are political scholar Dr. Adams Olo, long-serving Attorney General Busia Senator Amos Wako, who insiders claim may have been picked to replace his Siaya counterpart James Orengo, said to have been rejected by the Kenyatta side, and Makueni woman representative Rose Museo, fronted to Odinga by Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka. While key names on President Kenyatta's side include long-serving provincial administrator and current Garissa Senator Yusuf Haji, former Gema chairman Peter Njenga, and Kanu elected Samburu woman representative Maison Leshomo. Odinga's coalition partners Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula reportedly unhappy with the list, with Mudavadi's close political advisor Barack Muluka dismissing the list as an exclusively Kenyatta-Odinga affair.
It's not something that involves all Kenyans, the shape that it has taken this far. And given that shape, therefore, we cannot say that the list is inclusive or it's not inclusive, because we don't know the agenda.
This is just a small team that is going to work on exactly what was contentious, what probably Right Honorable Raila Odinga believes was something that a few things that he had wanted fixed. This is a team that will probably advise and will move on. And with that, I hope and I know probably that the president will involve a bigger team.
Kenyatta and Odinga had isolated corruption, tribalism, and divisive elections among key challenges to be addressed by the handshake. Key observers now curious of the mandate and scope of the advisory role of the 14-member team.
His Excellency the President!
An issue widely expected to feature in President Kenyatta's Wednesday State of the Nation address.
We want to know exactly what they have in store and what they have been discussing all through. So he has an opportunity on Wednesday at least to speak to the whole country on that agenda.
We have done a letter to our coalition leader, Raila Odinga, to consider forwarding 2 names to that committee from the NASA coalition to have a representation of the youth.
This committee or this group of advisors is a means to an end. And part of that, I know they'll give us a roadmap, but there has to be a stage at which we bring the people of Kenya together to sit down through a national dialogue, through some national conversation to determine the kind of future that we want.
Now, as Kenyans continue to digest the names of the 14 advisory members, the spotlight turns back to the Kimani and Mwangi-led secretariat to provide direction on the rules of engagement, mandate of the team, and the endgame to the Kenyatta-Odinga handshake. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.
Away from